Hello again, everyone. Toby Burrell along with Tom Wilmot here for the Maroon Strong Pregame Show for another week, and it's week 10 of football action. Hard to believe that we're 10 weeks along. Season winding down. The Maroon Devils with their final regular season home game tonight. We're going to have a lot on that, but you know, Tom, another busy week here in the Maroon Nation.
Yep, we've got had a lot going on last week. It's playoff time for a lot of our teams. Unfortunately, some of our teams' season has ended, but a couple of our teams have still got some important, significant games to play. Yeah,
our Maroon Devil Soccer team finished second this year with a 7-7 record overall and made the playoffs. They played earlier this week. We'll get you results of that as we go along tonight with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon. They'll have the results and what's happening with soccer as we go to press, if you will, before the soccer game is actually played. But we wish them all the best. They had a great season, finishing second overall, and we've got some highlights of their final regular season games there that we're going to take a look at right now.
There you go, Nick. There you go. There you go. And yes!
Oh, nice shot.
Good job.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, this should be a goal. There you go. Nice and calm.
There you go. Nice, nice.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice shot, Eduardo.
Oh, my goodness.
Excellent.
Does he have a hat trick right now? Oh, Ryan. Yes.
Outstanding.
Well, I thought that was going in.
One last
ditch. We've got like 12 seconds left, ladies.
Looks like we got it. Oh, outstanding.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Give him a little bit of left, take it back to the right.
Yep, exactly. There. Oh, that was nice. Nice. Oh, see, that's what we're talking about. You got Eddie and Cooper there.
Oh, nice goal. The ice has been broke. Nice shot by Eduardo.
This is just, nice. Who's there?
Oh!
Yes! Woo! Beautiful.
Far side post.
Far side post, exactly. Oh, look at Cooper. Nice. Oh, beautiful save by Ryan right there. Oh, my goodness, what a save. Out there and,
nice through ball. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
great shot. Great feed by Nick.
Good
Coleman,
job.
nice finish by Coleman. Excellent.
Wow. Nice. Oh, good work, Coleman.
In position, way to go to the open part of the field. Shot finish, outstanding.
Oh, my goodness.
Outstanding.
Sweet. Brody gets a goal.
Eduardo to Duncan. Duncan to Coop. Coop's got something. Got a little space.
Oh, my goodness. Beautiful shot. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Just have one. Have it, Coop. Yep, there we go.
Wow.
And a goal by Sam Kolotsky.
There we go. We talked about it, so I guess that was Sam's goal.
Senior Sam Kolotsky gets a goal. Put the Devils up 5-0.
Nick. Feed it to Nick. There you go. Come on, Nick. Get your goal. Get your goal. Get your goal.
Oh, it's the second one to hit the bar.
Oh, my goodness. Team that's in our conference. Oh, no. Oh, good defense. Oh, nice
great
job by Ryan. Oh.
Great save. There it is. There it is. Oh!
Yes!
There we go. Edson.
Yes!
Oh, there's the answer.
I hope you guys enjoyed those highlights. Of course, it was an interesting start to the year for the soccer team. It started 0-4, so to get back to 7-7 and get to host a playoff game. So you got to take that. That's a big success for the soccer team.
It was.
This year.
Dwayne Parton in his first year as head coach did a fabulous job with that group, and congratulations, best of luck to them. Another group who had another busy week was the Swain High cross country teams who participated in the Western Regionals last week. This weekend is the state championship coming up, and Tom, we actually hosted the Western Regionals. I'm not sure many people realize that, but we hosted them at Asheville Christian Academy in Asheville rather than here, so it was a little more easier for teams to get there to be able to run than to come all the way up here was the thinking on that. But it's a big weekend for the Lady Devils and the Maroon Devils as well. A tremendous job. We've got highlights of that, as our own Joe Holt was there for it. So we got a highlight package. Then our own Aaron Jenkins caught up with Shelby Hyatt to talk about the season for the Lady Devils.
Hi, I'm here with Shelby Hyatt, who runs on the cross-country team. How do you think your season's gone so far? You've had some injuries and some sicknesses.
Yeah, we've had a lot of ups and downs. Everyone's had a bit of a struggle this season at some point. But we've been able to pull it together when we need it. So,
yeah, you guys came in first in the conference for the third year in a row. How's that?
That was great. It was really rewarding. We've battled it out with Robbinsville all season, and it's nice to finally be able to pull it all together.
And you guys came in third in the regionals last week?
Yeah, regionals went really well for us. We were just hoping to get in the top 4 teams to make it to state, and we ended up placing third with 1 point behind one of the big charter schools in our region, so it was really good.
This Saturday, you travel to state. How do you think that meet's going to go for you guys?
Well, at state, we've seen most of our competition because we have the toughest region. So we pretty much know what we have to do. We know what we have our work cut out for us. So
now, you've run on a lot of courses this season. What's your favorite course to run on?
My favorite course is probably at Asheville Christian Academy because it's really fast. Everybody gets great PRs on it. So
that's good. That's been Shelby Hyatt for you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, bud.
Only one. Look at me. One.
Go, Sam.
Sam, let's go, Sam. Go, Hunter. Go, Sam. Push it, Parker. Go, Isaac. Stay with him, Ryan. Get a little closer. Come on, Gavin. Come on, Gavin. Come on, Parker.
Good job, Brett. Good job. Good job, Darren.
All right, William. Good job. Work that hill. Good job.
Give it up, William. Come on, Elliot. Come on.
All right, Elliot. Keep going. Work the hill. Go, go, go.
Looking good, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up.
These are tight. I'm going to read to you. 1, 4. Good job, buddy. You may sit down now. You got 101.6. Good.
It's 17:43. All right, I'm telling you, engage. All right, this is an exciting day. We'll go over stuff in a minute, but y'all should be excited. Absolutely as good as first place. All right, the name of the game is making mistakes. They're not. They're better. I mean, I'll just on paper right now they are better, but they're not that much. But just understand that the front end of that race is going to go out a little bit more. But that works to our advantages. There's people that we pick off. Okay, we run a smart Swain County style race.
Go, Serena. Go, Jenna. Looking good. Keep with that pack.
Raleigh, pass it on the Here we go, Sarah. Good. You gotta get strong, right?
Come on, work that hill.
Number 10. Number 11.
Go, KP. Get ahead of her. Don't let her pass you.
Way to go, Kylie.
76. Keep coming, keep coming.
Good job, Serena.
You're good.
Serena, you gotta keep going.
All right, stay in that order. Come here, Lisa.
984.
Okay. All right, forward.
24.
That was awesome. So proud of you. I've already congratulated you,
I don't even know what
Joel.
you got, but I know that you're safe. Amazing. What was
Already congratulated. Yeah, I love dancing. I love Saline. And from Swain County, Parker Chatham. This was a big year for our region. We had 13 complete teams on the men's side. In 6th place, Swain County. In 5th place, we close. I'm going to read the team scores and then the team names. 3rd place had 76 points. 2nd place had 74 points. In 3rd place, my beloved Swain County.
Hey guys, guess what? Somebody just won today.
Well, and another great piece from our folks there, and a good look at the cross-country team. And the trick there is the Swain High girls, the Lady Devils, finished 3rd overall. The top 4 teams qualify for state, so they'll be running in state this weekend, Saturday, tomorrow as you watch this. So we wish them the very best of luck. And Parker Chatham on the guys' side, he qualified individually, although our men's team qualified just outside of being able to qualify as a team. And we hate that for them, and the reason is, if you ever followed cross country, one of the big things is personal best, personal records, PRs. Every one of our men's runners ran a PR on Saturday.
Well, that's great. And then, even though they didn't qualify, they had a really good year.
They did.
And, of course, we wish the girls all the best, and Parker. Hopefully he'll go out there and represent well.
I know he will. And, you know, another team that represented well but had their season end, unfortunately, is our Lady Devils. The dream season, if you will, is what everybody was calling it under their breath, hoping that the Lady Devils would go out as a state champion and send Sonia Blankenship out with another state championship, as she had announced earlier that it was her final season at the helm of the Lady Devils program. But they went down to Lincoln Charter on Saturday after winning 3 playoff games, and Lincoln Charter was a lot to handle. They fought valiantly, but were unable to come away with a win. We got some highlights of that as we were on the scene with that as well. So let's take a look at those highlights now.
So even though the season's over, Coach, what a run for Coach Blankenship over these last few years. I mean, the volleyball team has not only been competitive, but played late every single year. Of course, this year they were conference co-champions, finished 20-6 overall. And you can't say anything but good things about the run that Coach Blankenship has had here.
Yeah,
and,
I think you're absolutely right. You know, one of the telling stats on that, Tom, is you hit it right there, 20-win season. Before Sonia Blankenship came to Swain County High School, Swain had 0 20-win seasons in volleyball.
Yeah.
That's not to say they weren't successful, but this shows you how she's elevated it. In her tenure, 8 times they've gone over 20 wins. This is the 8th. So our hats off to her. And I tell you what, we're going to have a nice feature on her next week in our pregame show, something for you to tune into. So stay tuned for that one. But, you know, another busy week in the Smoky Mountain Conference, Tom.
Yeah, it's we're getting down to cases here. You know, we've got most teams, everybody's got 2 games left. I don't think there's any more bye weeks left, so everybody's going to be playing. A lot of people, you know, in our case, we're looking for some high seeding. We've got to win these last 2, and with all that's going on, thought we'd let Aaron take us through what happened all last week.
Hi, I'm Erin Jenkins here on the Maroon Devils Network. This week, we're going to take a look at how teams have been performing in the Smoky Mountain Conference play. Robbinsville again comes in first in the conference. They have a 5-0 record, and they had a big win over Hayesville last week, 49-23. Our Mighty Maroon Devils are now tied with the Murphy Bulldogs for second in the conference. Murphy took the week off last week, but our Maroon Devils had a big win over Andrews, 42-0. Rosman, who is now 4th in the conference, had a big surprise win over Cherokee, 46-22 last week. Now we're going to take a look at who plays this week. The Murphy Bulldogs will head to Hayesville to face the Yellow Jackets. The Andrews Wildcats will travel to play the Cherokee Braves. Robbinsville will play Q Foundation Academy, and the Rosman Tigers have traveled to face the Maroon Devils at our house. That's it for your conference roundup. Now we're going to take it back to the studio. Back to you guys.
It's fall here in the mountains, Tom, and you know the leaves are changing. It's a beautiful time of year for everything, but when those leaves change, it also means it's playoff time. And I know that you guys have got some playoff stuff going on as well. Why don't you tell us about that?
The Youth Athletic Association, we've got 3 of the 4 Youth Athletic League teams are in the Cracker Bowl, which is the final game of the year for everybody. The Termites, Mites, and Midgets all are going to play on Saturday. All games are going to be at Cherokee Stadium. And the first Swain game, there's a Pee Wee game, I believe, at 11 o'clock. We're not involved in that, unfortunately. But at 12 o'clock, give or take, the Termites kick it off. And from then on, we'll have 3 straight games in a row with Maroon Devils. With the Maroon Devil teams, these are young people that are going to be playing on this field over here, just behind here us at the Hall of Fame one day. So we'd like to get as many folks as we can over there to the short drive over to Cherokee to cheer on the Maroon Devils, the little Maroon Devils. So that's at noon. The Termites kick off, then noon, 1:30, and then 2:30 for the big teams for the Midgets. So if we could get everybody over there, we'd sure appreciate everyone's support.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a great time of year, and like we say, those playoffs right around the corner. Everybody's kind of in the playoffs, and you know, we missed our Legends series last week for the Hall of Fame, but we're going to make up for it this week in talking about a team that really capitalized on this time of year in the fall and in the playoff time, and that's the 2004 undefeated State 1A champion Maroon Devils. Our final inductee of the night is our team inductee for this year, the 2004 Maroon Devil State Football Championship team. The 2004 edition of Maroon Devil Football secured Swain County's 7th state championship. They finished for only the 3rd time in school history with a perfect 14-0 record. They were Western Regional champions along with Smoky Mountain Conference champions. In the North Carolina High School Athletic Association State 1A championship game, they defeated Southside 16-14. On the season, they scored 569 points for a 40.64 average, and they gave up only 125 points on the season for an 8.9 average per game. They accumulated 5,107 total yards on offense while giving up only 2,858. They outscored opponents an amazing 384-48 in the first half of games. A senior-led team which featured 19 total seniors, they set 9 individual and team school records over the season. They also had 3 first-team All-Western North Carolina selections. The 2004 Maroon Devil football team, state 1A champions.
The double back set. Cody White up the middle. He's already with a first down at the 34-yard line. Cody White, who has had an incredible career as a Maroon Devil. 4th down and 2. A bunch of guys. Got 8 guys in the box for the Devils on defense. Misdirection handoff. Haywood didn't get it. He's knocked down again, and I think it was Cody White that got a hand on him. And then Mitchell Green put the final stop, and the Seahawks turned the ball over to the Devils. What a great defensive stand. Nothing, south side up. They got a 3-man front now. Scotty McMahon, quarterback draw play to the 15, all the way to the 10. Inside the 10, it's a Maroon Devil first down and goal to go. A touchdown difference might win it, folks. Toss to the left side. Cody is in the end zone. Touchdown. He fumbled, but I think he broke the plane. That should be a touchdown. He broke the plane. Yes, yes, indeed. It's a Maroon Devil touchdown. There's no question about that call. Here come the Hawks now. First down. Back to throw. Chandler, left side. He's got a man open, but it's going to be picked off over there. Doing it again. We've got a penalty flag down. Coming up with it is Josh Anthony. Anthony has picked off 8 balls this year. Their colors, navy blue, teal, and gold, as you can see, and also some white. Back to throw. Scotty on the run. He's got his man. It's a first down at the 38-yard line. Scotty McMahon has plenty of time to throw, and now he's going to have to take off and run, and he's got some room. Scotty out to the 45, and he's out of bounds at the 50. Great decision by quarterback Scotty McMahon. Back to throw now is Scotty again. He's got a man open, and he's got him. That's Justin. No, check that. Josh Anthony. Josh down to the 20, all the way to the 15, and a penalty flag. State championship hopes could ride on this play. 4th down and goal from the 15. We're going to have to throw the football. Scotty has plenty of time. He's got a man wide open, and he's got a touchdown for Cody White, and the Maroon Devils are on the board again. Hold on to your hat. Oh, high snap. It goes into the end zone. It's going to go out of the end zone. This could be the state championship play. That is out of the end zone. That is a 2-point safety. That is unbelievable. 1:25 to play, and I don't believe I just saw that, fans. It's back to throw. Chandler is going to be trying to throw it long. He throws. It's going to be knocked down. And that's it. The clock runs out, and the Maroon Devils win it 16-14 for our 7th state championship.
Mitchell Green.
What just happened? Not for a while. It ain't hit me, it's just a blur. That third and fourth quarter is blurred. But I can tell you this, you faced an opponent right there that came to win too, didn't they? This game's funny. This game is strange. Right there's what it looks like. Right there's what it feels like. Y'all had a mission all your life, didn't you, big boy? If your wrist is broke right now, is it worth it? Machine, 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 hey!
You know, Tom, the Maroon Devils with another big win last Friday over at Andrews, and the defense played exceptionally well in that one as the Devils posted a 42-0, the first shutout of the year for this Maroon Devil team. over the Andrews, and a lot of people look at that and go, well, they're supposed to beat Andrews like that. But I'm telling you what, Andrews had a better football team than what a lot of people give them credit for.
Well, they like we talked about last week. They were able to Andrews in a lot of their games was able to rush for a few yards, control some clock, but they didn't have right from the get-go. They had no shot. The defense stamped on them pretty early. You know, as we're going to see here in some highlights, I mean, we've got a couple of pick sixes. Angel Bowers with one.
Angel Bowers with I think it's 39-yard interception return. Let's take a look at that.
So now let's see what the Wildcats do. They fake the handoff, play action, looking to the right, firing in traffic. It's going to be intercepted. Bringing it back is Angel Bowers at the 10, at the 5, and he's in. Angel Bowers, touchdown, Maroon Devils. There's no penalty flag. So Angel Bowers steps in front of the Wildcat pass and brings it back over 30 yards or so on the return, and the Maroon Devils are on the scoreboard with the defense providing the points.
And, you know, the next big play for the Maroon Devils, turning point-wise, was yet another interception by that defense.
Yeah, Jordan Cody grabbed one. Unfortunately, called back.
Yep.
But
he was 50 yards or more, and it ended up being called back to, I think it ended up like on the 13-yard line by the time all was said and done.
Yeah.
1 to 2 plays later, Trent Wright finds Chandler Norton in the back of the end zone for the Maroon Devils' second score of the game.
Third down, back to throw, firing down the middle, and it's intercepted. Jordan Cody at the 45, back to the 35, to the 30, 25, 20, down the sideline, and I think he's going to score, and he does. And the second pick six of the night, but there's a flag right at the end of the play that might prevent the touchdown. Field along with Miller. Right behind Trent Wright. Andrew showing blitz. Here they come. Trent dropping, throwing down the middle, and he's got his man. Is he in? Yes! Touchdown in the end zone. That looked like Chandler Norton on the receiving end of the touchdown. And Toby, a nice pass from Wright to Norton. Maroon Devils are up 13-0.
And the next time the Maroon Devils get on the board, Tom, it's a special team score that they get a punt return. And, you know, Andrews all night long had been punting away from Jordan Cody so that he couldn't return the ball, and they made the mistake of punting it in the direction, and he read that direction, and it cost him.
Well, yeah, he got a hold of one, and, again, the first one they make the mistake of kicking to him. Goodbye.
59 yards later, it's another Maroon Devil touchdown.
Allowed him to. They punted it away from him all night, but this one is going to be brought back at the 41-yard line. Cody the 50, 45, 40. Big mistake, punting it to him. Back to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Maroon Devils. That's why you don't punt the ball to Jordan Cody. He brought that one back around 60 yards.
And then the Maroon Devils wrap up their defensive scoring outburst, if you will, with an Austin Padilla touchdown in the third quarter.
Yep, and that's the pretty much those first two. When Jordan brought that punt back, make it 21-0 games at this point. All over but the shouting, but the next interception returned for a touchdown. I mean, it's tough to come back from that if you're the opposing team. So from there on out, it's cruising time. But, I mean, what a defensive performance by the Swain County Maroon Devils this week. Unbelievable.
Let's take a look at Austin's big play.
Back to throw. More in traffic. It's intercepted again. Down the right side. Bringing it back is going to be Austin Padilla. Padilla down the sideline, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown. Maroon Devils was out.
Hi, I'm Tori Treadway, and I'm here with head coach Neil Blankenship, and he is going to answer a few questions on the game this Friday against the Rosman Tigers. Coach, very productive night against the Andrew Wildcats. Do you have any comments on how your defense played?
Well, our defense is very dangerous Friday night. They did a great job of causing turnovers and then scoring off those turnovers. You know, we had 2 interceptions returned for touchdowns. We had another one returned that was called back. And then our special teams did a great job putting us in position all whole game with good field position. And they did a great job. We even ran a punt back with that. So we scored a lot of different ways Friday night.
On the offense side, Chris Miller continued his good work with a career high in rushing. What has he meant to the Devils offense?
Well, Chris Miller, he's finally been coming along as the year went on. He runs the running back against the show O teams, what we call them, the other team's offense, and he's usually the best running back, and he gives us a great look every week, and that's kind of made him a better football player because he goes against our D every week. So he's grown as a running back and continues to get stronger and stronger and figure out the running lanes and stuff like that. So I only look for him to get better.
Rosman comes to town this Friday looking much improved. What can we expect to see from our boys, and what challenges are we faced with from Rosman's offense?
Well, Rosamond's offense is very explosive right now. They're playing with a high rate of confidence and explosiveness. They had over 560-some yards rushing. They've got two backs, one averaged 6-point-something yards a carry, and another one averaged over 7. So they are very dangerous with their offense, and they scored a lot of points the last few ball games. And even against Robbinsville and Murphy, who they lost against, they had over 300 yards rushing. So them carrying the football and being dangerous that way is going to be a high challenge for us. And we've got our work cut out with this. We're going to be great tacklers, going to play great team defense because they run the option just like we do. We got to have somebody take the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, and then if that doesn't work, they're going to run a lot of the power game. So we're going to be a good defensive team and get them off the field Friday night.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Best of luck Friday. Now back to you guys.
Well, it's another big week in the Smoky Mountain Conference, and I know people understand exactly what we're saying is that there are no easy contests in the Smoky Mountain Conference. And the Rosamond Tigers coming to town, while the Maroon Devils come back to Swain County Memorial Stadium for the first time in a couple of weeks, and I know it'd be great to be back home, these Rosamond Tigers may very well be the hottest team in the Smoky Mountain Conference right now.
They're 3-2 in the conference. They're 4-5 overall. They average, we talked last week about Andrew's ability to run the ball. These guys, they take it up a notch. Yep. Over 250 yards a game. They've got 3 different kids that have rushed for more than 500 yards. This is a team that, like we saw earlier in Aaron's segment, put it to Cherokee pretty hard. Now we've had a hard-fought game against Cherokee. If you want to look at point differential a little bit, 17-7 for our game, and Rosamond beat them by 20. So if that's what you need to look at that and say, hey, these guys are for real. They're coming out to play. They're a game behind us right now in 4th place. They'd love to come in here and get a win. I think it's probably been a minute or two since they've done that, so they're going to be hungry for it.
Yeah, and as you said, they've got a trio of runners. Gage Orr has 770 yards. He leads the team in rushing. Then they've got Tanner Green with 507, and then their quarterback Josh Rice has 504 yards. He's ran for more than he's thrown for, so it's a different looking creature than what Swain's defense has seen in the last couple of weeks. Cherokee and Andrews both willing to throw the ball a little bit more than maybe Rosamond is, and we'll see how that works out for them. But the score in the Cherokee game was the kicker for me, Tom. It really kind of set up a red flag, 46-22 in favor of Rosamond. I really last week expected that to be a 1 to 2 point game.
Yeah, well, and it wasn't. Rosamond dominated them, and that's one of the things we're going to have to look at. I mean, they're going to line up and they're going to run the ball at us. Yeah. They're going to do a lot of misdirection with that quarterback. So I'll tell you what, when a team runs the ball that much, we've talked about it once, we're going to talk about it again this week. Turnovers. You cannot put the ball on the ground against a team that's going to control the ball like this. They're going to have the ball quite a bit. Even if you don't lose the fumbles like we've been talking about and hammering away on, is you just don't want any drive killers. You don't want to give away any downs against a team like this. You've got to pretty much team controls the ball like this. We need to be pretty focused on scoring every time we touch the ball this week.
Yeah, I think you're right. And, the keys last week for us were execution in the red zone, which wasn't very good, to be quite honest, against Andrews. The execution wasn't, so we'll look for that again. I think our keys for this week, as you said, we've got to not turn the ball over, and probably even more importantly than that is not put the ball on the ground, which doesn't necessarily translate into a turnover like you're saying. Right. You're better off with 3rd and 6 than you are with 3rd and 12.
That's true, and you're better, like I said, conservation of downs. You fumble the ball on first down, maybe you get the ball back, but that's a down you haven't run your play.
Right.
You
didn't
it's hard
get
to run
anything.
Yeah.
So the Maroon Devils really need to win the battle of the turnovers in terms of our keys for Friday night. I think the second one points to what you said as well, which is let the defense do their job. It's hard to keep putting the defense in holes if you turn the ball over. You gotta play field position. Let our Maroon Devil defense, which is the strongest in the conference, do their job, which is shut people down. And if they do that and play in that manner to let the defense do their job, not put the defense in any drastic holes where they've got to really scramble to keep people out of the end zone, then I think good things will happen to us. And then for me, the third key would be to be efficient on offense.
It comes right back to it. Run your plays, control the ball, control the clock, keep a hold of the ball. And coming back to what we're saying about letting the defense do their job. You put some points on the board, because this team is Rosamond's obviously a running team.
Right.
Put them in a position where they feel like they need to throw it.
Right.
And if they need to throw it, all of a sudden, guess what? Maybe some pick sixes come our way.
Well, it's certainly been that case all year for the Maroon Devil defense. So again, big keys for tonight. It's a big football game. We hope you're a part of it. We hope you're out here in Swain County Memorial Memorial Stadium and watching the Maroon Devils and Tigers go at it on Halloween of all nights, and the Tigers dressed in black and orange for the occasion. The Maroon Devils are not. So
hopefully we'll carve those pumpkins.
Yeah, we'll carve some pumpkins. There you go. But we appreciate you making the Maroon Strong Pregame Show part of your pregame day. And Maroon Devils and Rosamond Tigers coming your way next. Steve Moon and Gary Ayers with the call. Take it away, guys.